Hey there, guys. This is the Tenkaichi of Gaming, Ichigo Musko, and yeah, I got another review for you. This time, this review happens to be on a game in which I have been playing for quite some time now, and I have been enjoying it. I have been enjoying it since. This game is called ToS of Vesperia for the Xbox 360. Brought to us by Bandai Namco. It says here, a power struggle begins in a civilization dependent on an ancient technology, the Blasia and the Empire that controls it. The fate of two friends traveling separate paths intertwine in an epic adventure of justice, trust, and friendship. Now, so far, what I can tell you, I have really been enjoying this game. This is one of those games that really you don't really need much except probably some Microsoft points to make the game a little bit more sweeter for you. Aside from that, it's probably one of the sought after ToS games. If you have a 360, get this game. If you have a PS3, get ToS of Graces. Yeah. I mean, this is probably the most fun I've ever had in a ToS game since ToS of Symphonia. And let me tell you, I have fun with ToS of Symphonia as well as ToS of Abyss. Yeah, I love my ToS. What can I say? But in any case, for a moment, change this from Scooby-Doo to music station. Anyway, can't hear the music anyway. I have it turned down low. But yeah, this game, known as ToS of Vesperia, I have been really enjoying, aside from what I've been working on for quite some time. I've been working on various other Let's Plays, some of which you know, but this is not about what I've been working on. This is about the game I'm currently playing. I'll put in at least maybe a few hours in it. I'm not certain. I would have to check my 360 for my official game time. But in any case, since it has voice acting, I can tell you the voice acting is spot on. I mean, I've been enjoying the fact that, you know, it's not just a ToS game. It's probably the finest installment of ToS I've played so far. And as far as I know, yeah, that is definitely a must-have if you like a fun-filled, action-packed RPG. I mean, the ToS series do not ever disappoint. I mean, the last good ToS game that I ever played, a recent ToS game, was, pardon me, it's like 6:30. It's almost 6:30 here, so been up doing chores. The latest installment I currently have besides Vesperia is Dawn of the New World, ToS Symphonia 2. It's kind of funky playing with the nunchuck and the Wii. I mean, the nunchuck and the Wii mode. I meant to say. It kind of has something about it that, it's a little weird, a little awkward, but you know what? It's okay. I mean, I can deal. I can deal with that. But aside from that, I'm doing a lot of yawning. Right? Like I said before, this is one of those games you definitely want to get for yourself. If you have a 360, hey, all those fighting games and everything, yeah, even WWE, yeah, give that a break and pop in a good RPG. If you don't have time for one, make time. I mean, really, just make time for an RPG. That's what I do. I make time for an RPG like I make time for everything else. Like I make time for my friends, my family. I make time for an RPG. just for a good 2 hours, sit there, play a nice RPG, nothing too stressful, but you know, something you can actually laugh to. You know, give yourself a little treat of sorts, you know. Give yourself a little ha 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 ha, you know. Give yourself a little bit of goodness in your system. Aside from that, really, I recommend for you Xbox users and for you Wii users, I recommend both games. I recommend Tales of Vesperia, and I also recommend Dawn of the New World, Tales of Symphonia 2. It may seem like one may seem like it's a bad game, but it's not really. If you get past the early parts, you know, it really starts to pick up, especially when you meet the original cast from Symphonia 1, from Lloyd Irving to even I can't even think of all of them, but to Lloyd Irving and his father. I'll just say it like that. You have all the cast. You have Lloyd Irving, Shiina Funabayashi, and you know, all the rest. But I mean, from the original cast of Symphonia, yeah, it's worth it if you just really want to try something new, if you really want to have fun with it. But the good thing about Symphonia 2 is the fact that you can actually capture monsters, and when you capture monsters, they fight for you, and they level up and gain skills and everything else. And of course, they have the cooking system, and it's kind of like Dragon Quest Monsters in a way, except that, you know, it's a Tales game and not a DQ game. So I could say this is a double review of 2 games from the Tales series. I'll leave it at that. Even though I do not have the. Do I have the? Thought I did, but I guess I don't. Yeah, I do not have it on me. I do not have the box of it, but I'm telling you. I think I might have it. It might not be in what you expect it to be, but I do have it in. No, surprise. I believe this is in this one, I believe. Yes, this is the one. Like I said, for the Wii users, I'm not forgetting y'all. For the Wii users, this is Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World. Pretty good game. I recommend you try it for yourself. Story may drag a bit at the beginning, but once you get past that, it turns out to be a great thing. lots of puzzles to work out, and everything like you imagine. Plus, you have the original cast from Part 1 working with you, so it's always a good bet. Because, like I said, I'm basically doing a lot of. I'm basically going back to doing a lot of my gaming. You know, some side gaming. If I'm not doing anything main, I'm doing something like totally different. So, you know, I'm doing 2 games in one review. But like I said, both of them are pretty good. And like I said, $6. Get this version. For Wii, get Dawn of the New World. I guarantee you'll like it. You'll love it. It might not be like Part 1, but as it being a sequel to the first game in the first game ever to be like a sequel in the ToS series, it's pretty good. Like I said, recommend it. It's definitely a recommendation. Try it for yourself. You may like it. Aside from that, all other games aside, those are the only 2 I definitely recommend for you Wii and Xbox users. Really, try them. So anyway, wonderful voice acting from both sides, and it's worth it. It's not too expensive. I can't say anything about Tales of Grace's F because I do not have a PS3, nor do I want one. But I'm pretty sure as a Tales game, it works. It works out just fine. You know, play it, try it, you like it. Like I said, Tales is a great RPG series. The Tales has always been a great RPG series, just like Ys and Final Fantasy. Plus, you know, there's a lot to do, and you don't have to feel like you're ramrodding through a game. You can just basically take your time with it. You don't have to rush. So, you know, it's worth trying out. So with that, folks, I have been the Tenkaichi of gaming. Ichigo Mosco, but you know me better as Pookie Izzy 7. And that'll do it for my review of Dawn of the New World and Tales of Vesperia. Stay tuned for more videos, and Tenkai Muso.